So it's 27th of May. Just the other day we got the heads back. Started to assemble them the other day. And of course it's been away for 6 or 8 weeks. Found out that one of the cover with the valve caps, you know, where you put your collets in, we'd lost one. Well, I'd lost one. I don't know whether it got stuck onto one of the magnets, you know, those magnetic balls. We looked high and low, and I had them in a plastic bag, which was kind of ironic, but I still couldn't find one. So I thought, looked online. I found out that they're $3.50. Bugger that, I'm going to go and buy one. I'm not going to spend time looking for one. Obsolete. You can't buy them anymore. So that meant yesterday that Jim and I went to a scrapyard, a local scrapyard, and what a mess. It was just reminiscent of the old scrapyards in the 70s and 80s. You know, it just looks like the Somme. There's mud everywhere, there's bloody cars piled up. Anyway, we found one. We found this because at first we took the valve cover off a 2008. We thought, oh, that'll do. It's a V6. Different, and eventually through scouring through bits and pieces we found a 1998, and that had the cap on, so we got one. It was only local, it was only down the road, so it wasn't the end of the world, but at least we know there's another car with the same engine in, so we could get bits off. I'm glad we did it and didn't just sort of bang another old used head on it, because if you'd saw the valves before, they were really sort of bad. You know, like they're all twisted and bent. What a crappy idea. So we're going to pop the heads on. There is a strange sequence of doing them. Yeah, it's very bizarre, but there isn't that many. There's 2, 4, 6. There's only 8 bolts holding it on, so it's not too bad. But what I did was just to. So what I did was, instead of mucking up the manual, I photographed the relevant piece that we need to know, like there's the head, you know, the sequence, and keep the book clean, so you're not all finger marks and things like that. So when we get back after dinner, we're going to blow out all the oil holes, you know, the bolt holes, and make sure there's no coolant in them. And then start to build this up. But I've got to take off this AC compressor and this bloody water pump thing here. I'm struggling to get in with that. So they say you've got to degas it and move it out the way. Well, we had a struggle getting the bloody head off, because there's bolts go through this way for some bizarre reason. Yeah, not fun. It wasn't fun to get off. Yeah, they're okay, little engines, not too bad, but no, not too good. Well, they're alright, I suppose. I didn't think the valves would ever bend. So that's it, that's what we're up against. So hopefully today we can get this bad boy running. I'm just a bit sort of concerned where all these bloody wires and things go. I've got the gaskets over there ready to go on either side, but we've got wires and pipes and things that's, you know, there's a crank sensor down here. Where the hell that wire is, I don't know. So we'll just sort of do things logically and put the heads on, put the rocker shafts in and things like that, and the covers on, and then we should be able to work out all the rest of it. I don't like jobs that I'm not familiar with, dragging on for weeks and weeks and weeks. I like to do them like the next day, you know. It's always wise to take pictures as you're going along. Like the Haynes manual, when it says, it's just typical Haynes book, that like putting it back together is the reverse of taking it to bits. And even when it says take it to bits, there's so many different variants of this engine, you just don't know where you are. I could have wrote it on the back of a fag paper. Anyway, never mind. So that's the story so far. Whether I'll publish this video or not, I don't know. You might be interested, I don't know. Back later.